gentlemen, welcome to the High School Star League of Legends Season Championships. We're here with the round of 8. It's the last round of 8 match that we have coming for you guys before we go on to our grand finals event. It's going to be Mission San Jose High School versus Temple City High School. I'm Crusader Kitten here with Seamoose. Going to be casting this live best of 3 for you guys tonight. Should be an exciting one indeed. Winner of this moves on to the live grand finals in SoCal. A lot of fun stuff there.
Yeah, absolutely. This is go big or go home for both of these teams. And Mission San Jose is definitely a team that High School Star League fans have seen time and time again, but we haven't really seen a lot of this Temple City squad. So I'm interested in seeing what they can come up with. Wow, these picks and bans are going by so quickly. We already have Hecarim and Alistar Gragas. Pretty meta champions, honestly. Nothing too surprising there.
Yep, for sure. Bans coming out here. Jinx being banned away from my Lala. We saw him in the round of 16 match. Absolutely went crazy on the last 2 games of that match. Really well played by him. He's a Vayne main, but it was the Jinx that really shined through from him. Definitely gonna get the ban on. Also banned away Callista. So if you target bans to that 80k. Meanwhile, Mission San Jose decided to go ahead and take away 3 top laners, Rumble, Rise, and Irelia.
Yeah, Captain Nuke is definitely the best player on this Temple City squad. He was Masters last season, currently Diamond 3, but he's also Masters in Ranked 5, so they're definitely respecting the potential of the top lane carry. And really, that's something we've seen in the High School Star League, is a lot of respectful bans. And Milala, Jinx and Callisto are banned, so he's going to go with the Corki. That's a lot of damage and frontline for Milala to work with on this Mission San Jose squad.
So going to be seeing the Maokai up in the top lane as well for Komakuzi. I believe that's what we've been seeing quite a bit from him. I mean, it's just kind of the standard top lane picks that we see. Even in the top lane and jungle so far, pretty much standard picks. Hecarim and Sejuani for the side of Temple City. Mission San Jose picking up the Maokai and Gragas. Not too surprising there. Looks like we'll be having a hover over the Sivir, as well as a Xerath. I mean, just putting a Sivir in the middle of a Sejuani and Hecarim comp is really brutal, Seamoose.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be very, very good for team fights and the Morgana pickup as well. Interesting to see if they actually do decide to lock in this Xerath. And that is actually going to be a locked-in Xerath. So Xerath will provide a lot of damage in these team fights. However, against strong front lines, he can struggle. So I'm going to be interested in seeing how these 3 tanks from Mission San Jose deal with trying to prey on the immobility of this Xerath pickup. And another interesting thing to note is with this 3 tank composition, you're going to need an AP mid laner who has a ton of damage, and PA on Ziggs. We've seen it before. That would be a great choice.
Yeah, for sure. Him on Ziggs, he had some huge plays as well with Kimikezi. I remember the flash knockup from Kimikezi so he could get a Mega Inferno Bomb down, and it was just a massive amount of damage coming out from them. So looks like, hey, there it is. Hover over the Ziggs. It's gonna be 2 long-range mid-lane champions coming in for these guys, or maybe in his area. I'm calling covers. Those are both champions he's very proficient at, though. The Azir and the Ziggs. Looks like it will be. Wait for it. All right, that was
the ultimate tease.
Wait for it, and then they exit out. So I'm guessing
they want us to wait longer.
Yeah, I have not sure what happened there, but we're gonna be going right back into the champion select. So something happened there, but I'm guessing that's gonna be. I guess it doesn't really matter if they change it because it was the last pick, but I'm guessing that's gonna have to be the Kog'Maw coming in for the middle lane. Honestly,
that's pretty interesting because yes, Kog'Maw has a lot of damage, but the thing is, he is I don't really know. It's the question of mobility versus frontline. Really, wait a second. Oh, that must have been a Caitlyn pick. Okay, so
a placeholder
yeah, that was a placeholder. That's whoa. That changes the dynamic of this game completely because Sivir is such a huge champion in team fights. However, Johan, he has been spamming this Caitlyn a lot in solo queue, and Morgana Caitlyn is a fantastic poke lane. They can push early very well, but that changes this team dynamic. Instead of really this team fight now, this Temple City squad is going to be much more about sieging and poking from afar.
Yeah, they just have so much range coming in. They have the hard engage with Sejuani and Hector, and just won't be amplified by the uh, Silver ultimate. So we'll be having the Kog'Maw moving into the middle lane. We've seen Mission San Jose. They do like to do some like lane swaps sometimes. They do this late invade that we may see when we get on into the game. They did it 3 times in the round of 16 match, all 3 games, and they told me that it worked. I'm not sure if it actually worked.
The like early invade was pretty successful. I mean, they would deny the enemy. Yeah, not in every situation, but for the most part, they could clear 2 to 3 camps and deny the jungler and give their bot lane an advantage. That being said, I kind of expect Temple City High School to have at least seen 1 or 2 of these games because Mission San Jose has been in the spotlight, so to speak, quite a bit. So I would like them to try to prepare and counter for that.
Yeah, well, we'll see how these level 1s play out when we get on into the game. It's Temple City High School versus Mission San Jose High School. Winner of this best of 3 moves on to the live grand finals for the High School Star League Season Championship. So we'll begin into game 1 of this best of 3 right after a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the High School Star League. It seems any of the champions, so that's a little bit interesting. Just want to make sure Brian... Well, there we go. Bit of spectator delay, but we should be good to go. Again, this is Mission San Jose up against Temple City. And it seems like, unfortunately for the moment, Crusader Kitten his mic has disconnected, so we'll be a couple moments, hopefully he can come back here. Otherwise, you guys are stuck with me. Wahahaha. Anyway, let me quickly fix the names of the teams. Again, this is a best of 3 series as part of the round of 8 for the High School Star League. So whoever wins here gets a paid trip to sunny California for the semifinals and a chance to compete for the $35,000 prize pool. So a lot on the line for these teams. Winners get a chance to battle for glory, and the loser just goes home with pretty much nothing. So we'll see what these teams do decide to do. Don't forget, Mission San Jose is a team that's been very well known for their level 1 strategies, and we do see the pings coming out immediately, even though it is in a bit of a pause. So I'm guessing we will see them try to go for their patented triple jungle start. Looking at these team compositions, it's actually fairly interesting. Both teams have a similar strategy. They're both very good poke siege compositions. However, the difference is there's 3 frontliners on the side of Mission San Jose, whereas Temple City, they have a bit more wombo potential. The Morgana on top of the Sejuani, on top of the Hecarim, can provide instantaneous AoE, CC, and can be a huge problem for Mission San Jose if their carries get caught in it. However, you know, having these 3 very strong frontliners will hopefully give their carries a chance to survive. And Crusader Kitten.
Yep.
Crusader Kitten, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, what we're back on into, it's going to be, look at that, level 1 invades coming out from both of those teams here.
Both teams.
Yeah. So looks like Temple City may have done their homework with this late invade. That or both teams are just kind of doing that thing where they both go and get those wards down. So looks like we'll just be seeing the deep wards coming out from Mission San Jose and immediately backing out. So I mean they won't have anybody to catch out this time.
Yeah, we do have the deep wards on both sides, not completely mirrored, but basically they're gonna know where the teams are going to start these camps. Looks like we're probably gonna have fairly similar starts from both sides. Although Kimi Kezi still in the top lane. And wow, they're still deciding to lane swap even though they didn't get the steal. That's very interesting. Probably fearing that Caitlyn Morgana lane because it has an incredibly high amount of poke.
Yeah, what we've seen before from Mission San Jose is that they do this 3 camp start where the jungler starts red buff, their AD carry, and their support and top lane do other jungle camps around the map. And this is what they generally do, except we've seen them do it in the enemy's jungle. This time they'll do it in their own, so a little bit more standard on that side of things. Of course, Maokai wants to start off with a camp before he moves on to the 1v2 lane because those are never fun.
Yeah, those definitely aren't fun. However, a Maokai will do better than a Hecarim because he is going to be able to farm from a bit of a range. And he also has a little bit more innate sustain than a Hecarim pick will, so... Actually, he might just decide to go for the double jungle. Panther Lily's working on his red buff, but that means that Kimi Kezi and Komikaze are actually going to be able to duo and steal this blue buff away. That's going to be rough unless Panther Lily does decide to go for the steal, which is probably the plan. Wow, this is really cool play to see from this level of team. We're seeing like LCS level rotations. Pretty exciting. So Captain Nuke and Panther Lily, they are going to help Panther Lily secure the blue buff. And it will be a potentially 4 versus 0 start. Unless Komikaze decides to recall and teleport. If that's the case, though, he needs to be very, very cognizant of the fact that he could get dove. Oh, this is dangerous. The way that wave is pushed, honestly, they probably could have just gone ahead and dove Komikaze. But for now, he will be alright. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Zud, he's taking a little bit of poke, but he is out farming PA at the moment, and PA is a little bit lower on mana. However, both players do have that flask, so they're going to have quite a bit of sustain in this lane. Nice little side step there from PA.
So, looks like we'll just be seeing this these 1v2 lanes continue. We're gonna have Kimikaze coming down here. So Mission San Jose definitely looking to just kind of feel out Temple City here. They aren't doing kind of their super cheesy strategy. They go like 4-man top lane this time. We'll just be looking to play slightly standard in these 1v2 lanes. As standard as those kinds of lanes can go, of course. That's an early pink ward there. Did that just come out?
Yeah, that wasn't there when the buff was stolen.
Smiting the wolf as well, so I suppose they're looking for some security here in their jungle. They have...
I'm not sure...
Jungle is here as well. Those are interesting placements.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with smiting the wolf camp simply because your entire jungle's already been stolen out. It's not as if you need to protect it, and it might honestly just be better to try and smite the raptor camp and go for early ward clear. However, it's probably not going to mean too much in the long run. And actually, the wolf coming in handy.
These are actually going to come out to work out here. Kimikaze does get caught out while trying to look for an invade, and they did put a few wards in the jungle. They put the pink ward over at blue buff. They put this interesting blue ward, side ward over at this one part of the map, and actually all these things end up working in their favor. The side ward does spot out Kimikaze looking to come out from behind the tower to try and take down Captain Nuke here in the top lane. So,
well, Temple City, they have very good control of the map. They know where everyone is at the moment, and to a certain extent, the way these team compositions scale, I feel like both of them are sort of comfortable scaling initially. However, Milala's going to be wanting to fight when he has that Trinity Force.
Gonna be coming back up top, but he's sitting on yet another ward here, and looks like we're going to be having Panther Lily on his way up to this top lane. They know what Kimikaze is, and he is going to be waiting there if he does need to go in for a counter gang, which he most likely will. Mission San Jose do tend to enjoy trying to tilt the top laner here. Kimikaze will be coming out of the brush. However, Panther Lily, they know he's here, and now Kimikaze has to flash away. We'll be able to get out of that one, but the only summoner blown there was Kimikaze's flash.
Yeah, Temple City, they had the coverage around their jungle. They knew that Kimikaze was going to go for it. Honestly, Kimikaze probably shouldn't even have tried, considering that the Wolf Spear did ping him out, but that now is a flash down in favor of Temple City. And currently they have a slight goal lead in terms of farm, so they're probably pretty content with how things have gone so far. The Nuke gonna get knocked up and take a little bit of poke, but he also has a flask, so a lot of these players take flask now just because it's so good at providing sustain, especially in those lane swap scenarios when you don't really know how much or who you're even gonna lane against. Having more sustain is definitely the smarter and safer decision. Now Panther Lily in the mid lane, PA is caught out, gonna take a lot of damage here, forced to flash away, but still gets stunned. Has to use the cleanse as well. Okay, getting caught out a little bit overextended, and very good job by Temple City in this early game. They have taken a lot of smart advantages. Little Illuminati triangle in that bot lane. Komikaze needs to be careful not to step onto those, because he'll take a lot of harass if he does. However, the first turret of the game is going to go over to Mission San Jose. So they have the slightest of gold leads.
Yep. Maybe they'll take that one down. So they did have their own 1v2 lane. Komikaze wasn't doing too well in terms of CS here, but it looks like they are able to pick up that tower. And will definitely help them out here as they go on and move back. We'll probably switch their lanes back so they have the dragon control in that bottom lane. Definitely useful to have your dual lane down there.
Yeah, I know it'll be interesting to see if Tilt God and Johan, what they decide to do. The turret is fairly low on Mission San Jose's side, so they might be able to push it down. However, if they recall afterwards to buy items, Mission San Jose definitely will have the chance to take a dragon. So we'll see if they capitalize. Because he's going to try and keep the turret alive, but it is taking a lot of harass. Lala and Nikomikuzi on the way. The turret is going to survive, however. Mission San Jose, they didn't do their patented 3 buff or 3 camp steal. However, they still have done pretty well in this early game.
I'm gonna lose a red buff right now though, because they know, or Temple City knows Kimikezi is down at the bottom half of the map, and he is looking to put him where Captain Nuke going to be stealing away this top lane. I'm sorry, stealing away Mission San Jose's red buff here. Kimikezi meanwhile looking for a bit of an invade. Brendan the Panther Lily already did that red buff here.
He's level 6.
Yep, he's level 6, has the stun. There's a Glacial Prison. He's going to be looking to get over the wall. Oh, and it's the semi-global ults coming through. Right of the Arcane and the Ace in the Hole. The latter picks up the kill there. Johan picks it up for the first blood. That comes in here for Temple City.
Kimikezi has been trying to protect this turret the entire time. And congratulations, Kimikezi, you protected the turret. However, Panther Lily has been farming the entire time. And as you saw, he had the level up advantage, and it was for level 6, so he was able to lock him down, get that ultimate from Caitlyn to pick up the kill for Johan. Mission San Jose, they're in a rough spot because this dual lane is going to come right back to the bot lane, and Captain Nuke is going to have time to free farm in this top lane. So I'm curious to see what Mission San Jose do. They have traditionally had very good shot calling. If I'm not mistaken, Milala is their shot caller. Pretty uncommon to see on an AD carry, but I do know they can come back from behind, so I'm interested to see how they do it.
Yeah, and I mean, we can see how the Right of the Arcane and the Ace in the Hole can come into play here. Just these ultimates are able to land from a distance, and if you catch out somebody in your jungle, you can definitely look to pick him off, especially when you have Panther Lily with the hard CC. Already had level 6 up. Kimikezi just couldn't do anything there as those ultimates were being used. So 10 minutes in, we are seeing 1 kill on the board, and it's going to be the goalie going over to
Panther Lily. Panther Lily might be looking to make it 2.
Yep, going to be coming up here. Captain Nuke already started putting down the damage on the Kamikaze. They'll definitely take him down here. Captain Nuke with the kill. 2-0 to start out for Temple City now. Mission San Jose getting caught, and this jungler, Panther Lily, definitely putting in the work as he moves up to that top lane. So it's already 58 to 34 CS in the difference there, with Captain Nuke in the lead. And that's just going to continue to grow, most likely.
Yeah, and Panther Lily has done a fantastic job, not only out-farming Kimikezi heavily at this point, but also out-ganking. And this is going to be a big problem for Mission San Jose, because they have champions that can be very, very tanky and be an effective frontline, but if they're this far behind in terms of gold, they're not going to be able to buy those items that make them tanky, and they're going to go down very, very quickly. You can already see Kimikezi, he's being harassed out a little bit. Panther Lily, we haven't seen Temple City High School in the HSL stream yet, but holy crap, they are definitely trying to show us that they are absolutely contenders.
Yeah, definitely haven't seen too much of them. This is the last round of 8 match being played, so they'll be moving on to join Forest Park, Franklin High School, and Stuyvesant, I believe.
It's Forest Park High School plays whoever wins this game, and it's Thomas S. Wooten versus Franklin High School on the other side of the bracket.
Thomas S. Wooten. All right. Well, gonna have though Kamikaze and Captain Nuke here in this top lane. We are seeing Kamikaze able to fight back with some of the harass, but he's still so behind on the CS. But Captain Nuke can trade right back. Bottom lane though, we have seen Lala 20 CS over the Johan.
Johan, he has the little Johan.
Has the accent.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh,
got the nuke. A little bit low on mana here. Yeah, but this bot lane has been going very well. Milala has about a 20-25 CS lead over this Caitlyn, and that's going to be really significant, because if Milala can get that Trinity Force early, then he is going to be doing so much damage for Mission San Jose. Definitely an avenue for them to come back this game. For now, though, a 1,000 gold lead, while significant, isn't the end of the world at 13 minutes in. San Jose do have some avenues to work with. Now, Johan, he's gonna ult early. Enter Lily's in the area. Are they gonna get caught out?
Oh, yep, the Soul Shackle's gonna come through. Both of them are broken, though. Komakuzi, though,
Teleport.
is in trouble. Unbreakable will. He may be able to get away here. Glacial Prison didn't land. He does have the help of PA and Kamikaze coming in. So a lot of ultimates being blown. Soul Shackles, the teleport from Captain Nuke.
Captain Nuke, he went for Milala. Captain Nuke went for Milala there in the Glacial Prison, like you said, went completely wide. I feel like Captain Nuke should have focused Komikuzi and maybe they would have picked up the kill. However, they did force them to recall since they were so low, and Zud is going to be able to have so much zone control. And you also have those Caitlyn traps as well, that this dragon is going to go over for free.
Yeah, 5 men on the dragon, not too much missing.
Oh my god.
Oh, the blue steal as well from Captain Nuke. However, he may be in double onslaught of shadows to get away. But there's no ultimates up there. It's going to be the Rider King. Going to be waiting through. Komikuzi takes the brunt of the shots there. Teleport got canceled by Komikaze. So no kills going to be resulting from that fight. Komikaze just pushing up on this top tower. They do take away that blue buff, and it's going to remain 2-0, but quite a few objectives being traded out here. When I say traded, I mean going over to Temple City.
Temple City have not been trading at all. They have just been stealing every buff that they can. The blue buff secured by Captain Nuke. Kamikaze didn't have a smite available, and they were looking to try to give it over to PA because an AP Kog'Maw especially is going to need that blue buff so badly. Stack up the tier of the goddess. Oh man, this trading. Dangerous.
Have the block. Definitely important there. My Lala taking a lot of damage. He rushed for that Trinity Force, but a little bit too low here to try to trade out.
Combo.
Let me get a look at the W combo off. The Ignite gonna be dropped down as well. It's gonna be burning down the heal. Flash from my Lala gets it with the rocket. Tilka gonna be in trouble as well. He uses the flash. He will escape. So Mission San Jose do get their first kill on the board, but they do lose a tower for it. Not gonna be able to push this one down either.
Yeah, that technically is still worth for Johan and Temple because they did get the objective. Oh, the dive.
How about pulverize down on the Tilka? Easy kill there. My Lala sprays him down with the Gatling gun.
Okay, there we go. Milala's getting strong. That Trinity Force, a huge power spike, and importantly, he had heal in the last fight, whereas Johan did not. So Johan tried to get the hell out of dodge, but he did go down, and that's now 2 kills over to Milala, who already has a ton of gold through the minions he's farmed.
Yeah, not running for the Ignite as well. Pretty huge there. It's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, the exhaust for Tilt God, he's either gonna have to get to that back line, exhaust my Lala or PA, but he'd have to get through the 3 tanks on the side of Mission San Jose, Alistar, Gragas, and Maokai. We see, I mean, in the lane, we always know Ignite definitely dominant in terms of just, you know, taking down kills or trying to secure kills there, and worked really well there on Johan.
Yeah, what I would like to see from Tilt God, he's already working on the Talisman, so he knows that he's going to have to run up to this Mission San Jose team as fast as possible.
Definitely that Zanya's really fast.
Right. What I'd also like to see once he completes those 2 items is potentially a Distortion enchantment, so that way he can flash ultimate as often as possible. Because if he's far away, what's the best way to get in quickly, you know, using your flash?
First he's gotta buy boots before he can get the Distortion.
Yeah, he needs a bit of gold for that to happen. Don't get me wrong.
Sitting on a lot of consumables here. Sight Ward, Vision Ward, the Trinket. I mean, the Sight Stone coming out for him. However, they will be able to siege down this middle lane tower. The siege. I mean, it's a poke versus poke comp, as he said before, and the siege right now coming out from Temple City will be able to net them another tower in that middle lane, so 2-1 on towers, and the gold lead just slightly below 2,000 now.
This is something that the composition from Temple City is very good at doing. Caitlyn has always been one of the best turret takers in the game as far as AD carries are concerned. And of course, when you have Morgana and Xerath poke as well, their siege is incredibly strong, so long as they out-rotate effectively, because Malala and PA are going to have decent amount of wave clear. However, in that situation, Milala wasn't there. Now it's going to be really crucial for this Mission San Jose team. PA doesn't have his Luden's Echo quite yet, so he's not going to be as strong as they're probably just going to want to try and farm until he can hit that item power spike.
Oh, gonna have a Glacial Prison coming in, but they will not be able to catch up PA unless Friday the Arcanes come through. Won't be enough. He had the cleanse on the stun, had the flash to get out as well. They do lose 3 ultimates there, but I mean, Ace in the Hole doesn't really count.
Why not?
Not an ult.
You know, it has a long cooldown. It presses. It's the R button. I think it counts as an ult. Not as significant as perhaps that Glacial Prison, but still.
Yeah, for sure.
PA, he's gonna be forced to recall and still can't complete that Echo. So it's really gonna be up to Malala to do as much damage as he can. Dragon is up in 1 minute. Probably gonna be a very big point of contention for both of these teams. Captain Nuke, he doesn't have Trinity Force completed, and he just needs about 800 more gold. However, I don't think he's going to have Trinity Force in time, so a couple of power spikes not hit at the moment for this Temple City squad. Let's see if they can go for another blue steal.
Steal round 2.
Oh.
Does not take it because he had to smite that time. Panther Lily now going to be looking to run out from there, and we'll be able to.
Look at the tankiness between these two junglers, though. Panther Lily is way tankier right now. Kimikaze.
Right now.
Yeah, Kimikaze only has the Side Stone, a little bit of Magic Resist, and the Cinder Hulk, whereas he's already got the Catalyst, Mercury Treads, Side Stone, and Panther Lily has done such a good job of getting ahead of Kimikaze. That's going to be a huge boon to Temple City.
Yeah, a little over 1,000 gold ahead there. And definitely showing.
Right, so
on the items, gonna have now the bit of dragon control coming up between these two teams, and it's gonna be interesting to see how this fight goes down. I mean, there's a huge combo that can come out, or there's a huge tank line that there is for Mission San Jose. But they have to be careful of that Glacial Prison, which is up now, as well as the Soul Shackles. Quite a bit of CC that can come out of Temple City.
Both teams going to be on the edge of their seat for this potential dragon fight. Speaking of over 1,000 gold leads, if we look at the gold difference between Milala and Johan, Milala is very, very far ahead of Johan, about 1,400. And more significantly, Caitlyn isn't a champion that'd be very strong at this point in the game anyway, so Johan is way less effective than Milala is. However, if Milala gets caught out, he's going to be in very big trouble.
Looks like he won't be. He's over pressuring the middle lane tower while everyone else is down by the bottom lane. Captain Nuke will be going back though. He's going to be.
It might go in.
Gage, or he could just be looking to go in now. Kimikaze going to be caught off with a lot of damage being put down onto him. They do not have my Lala here just yet.
Oh!
Down onto 4 onslaught. A Shadow's coming in here as well. Captain Nuke's going to be able to take down Kimikaze. Soul Shackle stunned down onto 2. But it's only one that has gone down. It's the jungler, though, which means it should be a dragon that can come out. Captain Nuke's still alive. He can always teleport back to the base, but looks like they won't be starting up this dragon. They'll just have 3 members backing, and actually, this could be better for Mission San Jose. They could go ahead and take down this middle lane tower.
Yeah, Temple City, they won the fight there, but they were too scared. They might be looking for more. Captain Nuke has home guards.
Not going to be able to take down this tower. Captain Nuke going to be putting the damage down to my Lala. They do have the Maelstrom coming out, though. Vengeful Maelstrom soaking up the damage here, and they will not be able to take down this tower. And now they have to back away. And I'm going to suppose they'll lose the dragon here. Panther Lily at full health should be able to take this one, but it'll be kind of risky.
Yeah, Captain Nuke and Johan are both very low. Captain Nuke just used his teleport as well. However, because Milala is the only real damage threat at the moment, it looks like they will secure this dragon.
Yeah, it looks like nothing Mission San Jose can do in response to that one. Ooh! Living Artillery coming close there with Johan. Johan does that small forces out to heal from him. That's pretty nice. Blowing a summoning spell there, and he's still going to be looking to chase down with these charges.
They're still trying to go for it.
They're really just looking to pressure right here after they picked up that dragon. And it looks like they'll be rushing right back over to the middle lane here. My Lala leading the charge. This tower is definitely a goner now, but they are down by 2 dragons. And this game's being so methodically played. Definitely a lot of objectives coming around for these two teams. Only 5 kills on the board. These teams really just trying to pressure out the East. And look at this. I think this this vision would, it's been around for 20 minutes at least now.
Might go down.
Will it survive?
I don't think so.
It's a long pink wood. Oh, red buff stolen by Kamikaze. He pays him back.
Man.
Lannisters are not the only one that paid their bills.
Season 5.
Kamikaze pays as well.
Season 5 spoilers ahead, y'all. Dumbledore is killed by Snape. But seriously, it's very entertaining to watch both of these teams. They're trading objectives and they're trading kills so methodically, like you said. You know, Mission San Jose might lose a team fight, but then they take your blue buff, they take your red buff, and they take your middle outer turret as well. So they're definitely still in this game. The gold is only about 2,000, and Kog'Maw has Luden's Echo as well as Merc. But Captain Nuke.
Forced the onslaught of shadows away. This top lane tower, we saw it pushed in the first time that Temple City looked for this dragon. Kamikaze is behind. Oh, and I'm like.
And yeah, Mission San Jose, they have just done such a good job of out-rotating Temple City. Temple City, they've recalled a couple of times when they haven't. They fought fights in awkward situations, and somehow the turrets are now in favor of Mission San Jose. That being said, though, this game is still very, very close. I mean, you can see 2-3 in terms of turrets and 3-2 in terms of kills. However, the power lies in different champions right now, and it's really Panther Lily and Captain Nuke that are incredibly strong at the moment for Temple, whereas Milala is good for MSJ, and, you know, PA, he's going to be trying to keep scaling on that hyper carry cog.
Blue buff going to be stolen away here by side of Temple City, so they are playing the picture back there.
Yeah, blow for blow.
Yeah. These teams, I mean, the red buff is up as well, so if they go there fast, you can definitely take it.
Crusader Kid, if we count for the fact that the first jungles, like where they'd swap jungles, they stole each other's blue buff, I feel like they've been stealing more blue buffs, or just buffs in general, than they've actually obtained for themselves. Each team.
They've stolen more buffs than they have gotten.
Whoa, this Baron call.
Oh, 25 minutes in. Temple City, they're looking to tear down the Baron. Mission San Jose, they know what's happening. They have teleport up on their top laner, and there's so much poke that can come out. The flash and the slow from PA. He catches everybody though, but oh, a great glacial prison.
Teleport.
Ace in the hole, gonna be coming through. My Lala chasing after Kamikaze came in with the teleport. Tok'God is in trouble now. We saw Zud fall. Tok'God gonna be falling as well. It's PA rolling out the carpet, taking him down with the Voidoos.
Oh
man,
have no idea what that Baron call was.
Trying to sneak in a Baron, but they just could not. Yeah, the sense was tingling, and when you start a Baron against a Kog'Maw, an AP Kog'Maw, what are you expecting? Melts them down in the pit. Teleport from behind. They take this Baron for themselves. Mission San Jose, 26 minutes in, will get their first Baron, and the goalie gonna be going over in their favor now.
I am sure that Temple City, if they watch the VOD for this, they are going to be kicking themselves for making that call. Because yes, you could make early Baron calls if you have champions like, you know, Cassiopeia or Vayne, someone who will be able to Yeah, not their composition was not a good Baron taking comp.
And I mean, Kalista is so good at taking early jungle.
Yeah, so I don't really know. Their shot calling has been very strange so far, and it's given Mission San Jose the lead.
That triple cloth there, but hold on, my Lala shot caller from Mission San Jose almost got out there, but has the Valkyrie for a quick escape. As I was saying, triple cloth armor coming out from Captain Nuke. I mean, of course, I actually don't know what that's for, because Corki does all kinds of damage. Kog'Maw's building AP. Kamikaze, the Maokai has more AP base damage, and I mean, he's not going to do damage at any either way. But
and there's also an AP Kog'Maw on the enemy team, Captain Nuke.
I mean, that does build into the Frozen Heart, but Can you just build like the components first? Is that more useful?
Honestly, I feel just going for a Spectre's Cowl would be the better choice. And yes, going for, you know, the Glacial Shroud or Warden's Mail would definitely be the smarter decision. Now we're at an interesting point in the game with Dragon up in 30 seconds. If Mission San Jose get this Dragon, they have pretty much complete control of the game. However, if Temple City can continue to deny Mission San Jose these Dragons, then they can get closer to that 5th Dragon buff and try to use that as a win condition.
Slow push top tower goes down. There's a big wave building up there. And meanwhile, we have my Lala down in the bottom lane from Mission San Jose trying to pressure down that lane. He does push it up. We'll be trying to move away. Dragon is about to spawn, so both teams are grouping up around here. And I mean, is it in Mission San Jose's best interest to try to pressure this when they have the Baron buff?
It is, however, it's still a risky take. You see Komikaze at half HP, PA's at half HP. They're working on the Dragon, but this might get stolen, and if so, they're in a rough position.
They maybe poke down themselves here.
Oh, man.
Ain't gonna be coming in. Speed buff's gonna be coming out as well, but they're flanked on both sides. My Lala gonna be caught out by a snare. He's able to turn around the dev. He's able to get the kill. He gets over the wall. But
Ignite!
He's taken out by the Ignite. Panther Lily helps secure that kill there. And now with the Corky down, Panther Lily will be engaging. Komikuzi gonna be in trouble. Johan gets the kill. So a 1-for-2 exchange, and the Dragon will be started up here as well.
Mission San
Temple City.
Jose have such a great tank line. They have Alistar, Maokai, Gragas, fantastic frontliners. However, if your front line abandons your AD carry and mid laner, then it doesn't matter how good your front line is. Both Kog'Maw and Corki were left alone there, and Captain Nuke, yes, he did go down, but he did so much damage to Milala that they managed to win that fight. As a result, secure the 3rd Dragon of the game. Now, Mission San Jose, their team composition is scaling fairly effectively as the game goes on, but the thing is, there's such a big difference. These Dragons provide so many combat stats over to Temple City that they've really got to get this next Dragon.
So, Baron buff is off. Baron buff is off now, Mission San Jose. I'm not sure, did they get any advantages from that?
They did not.
So definitely not utilizing that as they would have liked. The Dragon spawn timing, definitely not in their favor. They would have liked to be able to just push down the tower first, but how to try to contest that Dragon, starting it up themselves. They had enemies on both sides. I mean, that's always the difficulty of starting up the Dragon. You have 2 ways that enemies could come through and corner you in. And I mean, Poker's just coming out from the Zud as well. Now they'll be pushing down here onto the mid lane.
Yeah, Zud has just completed his Luden's Echo, so his siege is going to be very, very strong right now. Interestingly enough, they're looking to rotate, but I'm not sure where. They don't have a minion wave pushing top.
Trying to find a place here as they move throughout the jungle, but won't be able to.
They're trying something sneaky. Hopefully they don't try to go for Baron again. Be a little bit foolish. It's not even up, so they should be good. But now actually, it looks like Mission San Jose are going to push up, and both teams have very good poke, so whoever gets out-rotated loses this battle, and it looks like right now, Temple City, their turret's going to take a lot of damage.
It looks like it may just... Oh, there's a Glacial Prison only down onto 1, though, and they have a huge tank line. Panther Lily goes down so low, but the tanks are still up here. Kimikezi down to half health, but Panther Lily has to go back. He is close enough, though, that he may just be able to come back in before another fight breaks out. But the Glacial Prison's down, the Soul Shackles and the Ace in the Hole used as well. They did lose the Unbreakable Will. Eventual Maelstrom just about to come back up. WQ combo coming in, but Captain Nuke's getting it onto the back line. Can he do enough, though? No, he can't. He gets taken down. Right there, Kane's gonna be raining through, but they won't find anything off of it.
It's close.
Leads the charge, double kill for my Lala. They take down 3 members. Johan does return with 1, but Pae was able to take down Zud at the
Oh no, Kimikezi!
Oh, Kimikezi stepping on the trap.
Mercury Tread save live, boys.
Yep.
That tenacity. Wow.
So, 1 for 3.
Now that's the first time we've seen a team fight in favor of Mission San Jose, and it really was because Panther Lily, he tried to keep the turret alive, but the Glacial Prison hit the Alistar, who had his Unbreakable Will up. So the tanks were so very effective for Mission San Jose. As a result, they now have a 3,000 gold lead. Yeah, I mean, they Temple City, they tried to fight afterwards, but the thing is, they didn't have their completed wombo. You know, they didn't have Glacial Prison, plus the Soul Shackles, plus the Hecarim Ultimate. So they just didn't have all the pieces necessary to win the team fight. And now, Lala, looking at his items, got the Infinity Edge completed. He is almost over 100 CS up against Johan. There are some scary champions on the side of Mission San Jose, and they might be eyeing this Baron.
So gonna be sitting around the spawn area. Hecarim is down in the bottom lane where Temple City has his teleport up though, of course, and we'll have the means to engage onto this one. So it looks like Mission San Jose gonna be looking to bait this one out. Nope, my Lala just wants to start this one up actually. Komikaze is gonna be here on the side. Right, the Akane's gonna be coming through though. They have to peel away from this Baron, but they haven't taken too much damage from it just
no
yet.
Caitlyn
so
yet.
Maybe just okay. Hey, gonna have to soak up the ace in the hole, but they will be looking to disengage. Panther League gonna be coming in. Look at the speed buffs coming through. Komikuzi so low. There is a glacial stun down onto 2.
Milala's dead.
Milala's gonna be caught off by Captain Nuke. He goes down. They cannot peel off of their back line. They lose Paye as well, and that will mean a full retreat. But no! Oh! The Captain surprise takes down Johan. It's still a double kill coming here for Zud as Komikuzi falls as well. It's 2-3 here in favor of Temple City, but it can't do anything after picking up those kills. Everyone down at half health. Gonna have to back away.
Baron Nashor, the ultimate equalizer. I'm not really sure why these teams feel comfortable starting Baron when there's 5 members on the enemy team still alive. You said that Temple City probably isn't going to be able to obtain any objectives. However, with Dragon up in 30 seconds, they might be able to rush and take that down. That's going to be 4th Dragon if they do, but for now it seems might not even make it in time before the rest of Mission San Jose get there. Oh wow, Crusader Kitten, I've never seen teams heavily contest Baron this heavily with all 5 members of the enemy team alive. They have balls of steel, these guys.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Dragon, though, going to be coming back up. You were talking about this one before. 4th Dragon, pretty crucial. And Temple City.
It's gone. Kimikaze's not even close.
Looks like they may just be able to take this one down. Poke coming in. Johan already chunked down.
Ooh, Johan
Zed going down
damage
low as well. Oh, he's going down so low. They have to back out after that one. Panther Lily going to be able to get the stun down too. Captain Nuke here as well, but there is no follow-up whatsoever. Captain Nuke passes the onslaught of shouts to get away, and Paye was able to pick up a kill from the back line with the living artillery. He's low on mana. My Lala going to be jumping to the forefront now. They won't be able to get any more kills, but Kamikaze starts up on this Dragon.
At Temple City, it's very interesting. From what we've seen so far, Temple City has players, they play very well with each other, they have good mechanics, and they team fight well. However, I'm really not sure as far as their shot calling is concerned, because Johan wasn't there with the team, so he wasn't able to do damage to this Dragon. As a result, he got poked down, and the team fight was won by Mission San Jose. Also, crucially, Crusader Kitten, considering how much AP damage is coming out of this Mission San Jose squad, look at the items of Temple City. No Aegis of the Legion. Not even close. There's so much AP.
2 Frozen Hearts.
Why? Why? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
PA.
some damage down. Johan does get a kill somehow. And they were just staying a little bit too
long. Oh, he's going.
Soul Shackles won't be able to get it. Oh! Lasagna's Air Blast saves Tiltgod there. They couldn't get the damage out in time. Paye, though, does get the kill onto Johan, channeling that ace in the hole. And that is why you do not use it in the middle of a fight. Because they know who you are, and living artillery is like the easiest click there.
Yeah, honestly, I've been pretty impressed that the game has still been so close, considering the itemization coming out of this Temple City squad. I'm sorry, maybe that's a little bit rude, but
I think you're insulting both of the teams. Oh, my Lala gonna get stunned up. Flash from Komikaze can't get there in time.
YOLO's attempted steal.
So, I mean, they're not gonna lose that much from that.
Right.
When they won the team fight, they don't gain too much in that fight either.
You know, maybe the fact that Malala's now dead might bait Temple City to start the Baron. So who knows? Maybe that was all planned. But seriously, Temple City, please, someone build Aegis of the Legion. I just really, as an analyst, as a lover of good League of Legends, it hurts my soul. Almost 40 minutes in.
Frozen hearts.
Congratulations. Corky's attack speed has been reduced. Congratulations. Oh boy. Oh no, they're starting the Baron!
Oh, they started the Baron, but they don't have Kim McKenzie just yet. Down at 5,000
Oh wait.
Right at the King gonna be used. Here comes the teleport though. They're using Ace Ball as well. They don't melt down this Baron in time though. It's down to 2,000.
Oh, God.
And Kim McKenzie's here. And look at the poke. They're able to get the Baron, but will they fall is the question. There's a great Kamikaze right to the back line. Kim McKenzie gets the kill. Captain Nuga Glacial Prison down onto 2 to stop the engage. So they do lose one Baron, but from that it's on Captain Nuke.
Oh my.
Man, so close there. It wasn't even secured by the jungler. Johan got the Baron.
Temple City was pretty lucky that they got that Baron buff, because that could have easily been a steal, and if it would have gone in Mission San Jose's way, they would have been in rough shape. However, you know, Milala wasn't there, and they do secure the Baron, so they have the advantage on Milala. There's a lot of... Wow, those crits! What? Okay, I was about to say that Caitlyn should win this duel, considering she has 55% crit chance, but Milala is in touch with his RNG just. Wow, this game been quite the game.
Yeah, for sure. Both of these teams is battling it out. Only game 1 as well of this best of 5.
Less than 1,000 gold difference after 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, this is really coming into fruition for both of these teams here. And I mean, we have to look at the picks and bans. We saw that, if you saw that like Monte Cristo tweet where it's like when Alistar and Gragas are open and no one picks them first, like that meme.
What?
I mean, that was relevant here.
Yeah.
I would like to say, well, basically, Gragas Alistar picked up here. Komakuzi has level 5 mastery on Alistar. Kimikaze, I mean, he's just showing up on this Gragas as well. Doesn't reflect in the score, but in that last one, had a pretty nice explosive cast to catch up too. However, Temple City are looking to play here as the team, and Mylala going to be having that Ace tank for him. Panther Lily coming over the side wall. He cannot get the stun down. The Valkyrie comes out.
They gotta run.
Luke now gets into the back line, but he did not want to be there. Mylala gets the kill. They're going to take down Tilt God as well. Komikaze now rushing forward, going to be able to get the twisted advance.
Oh, that
do shut him down, but Panther Lily going low as well. He won't fall just yet. Mylala still trying to chase. Won't get him 1 for 2 there.
Johan got a little bit lucky there that he got his headshot, so shoutouts to patch 5.11 because he reduced so much of Komikaze's armor that he actually did manage to pick up the kill. That fight went 1 for 2.
Straight armor by there. From Flash and the headbutt pull.
No follow-up.
Where's the follow-up? Mylala is coming in from the side, but he runs right into Panther Lily. They do take down Komakuzi. Panther Lily trying to go over the wall. He cannot. Mylala with the kill. Mylala flashes over.
What?
Doesn't get a kill upon entry, so he'll have to back away from that.
Wow, Milala went...
They get the inhibitor tower, though.
Yeah, both of these teams are playing incredibly aggressively, and so far Mission San Jose has gotten the slightest of edges. That fight started like 45 seconds ago where the ult from Panther Lily went completely wide, and they had to consistently kite back. However, while kiting backwards, Zed was able to do so much damage.
Oh, from the side, Captain Nuke, they cannot catch up to anybody, but they slowly gets blocked! Mylala has the heal, blocks the ignite. Johan falls for that one, but huge play coming out for him. It wasn't one of those ace in the holes where you just like step in front of them. He was like lining that one up there. Blocked the ace in the hole. Ignite was healed away. Mylala gets out. I mean, cause you know the ace in the holes are usually just like, you'll just walk in front of them, but Mylala was like over the wall like in the dragon pit. Speaking of dragons, 30 seconds for that one.
Yeah, so considering Kimikaze's not even going to be alive by the time this dragon is up, I think that Temple City should be able to secure it. However, there is still a lot of damage from Milala and Yay, so they've got to be careful. Taking a quick look at the items, I hope that Kindle Gem is going into an Aegis of the Legion. But, right now...
I
mean, they should be able to get this, yeah. With no one's in position. This is definitely Dragon number 4.
Easy 4th Dragon. Gonna be able to get the extra damage to minions and monsters.
Yeah, so that's ever gonna help.
Oh, look at that blue buff steal.
Blue buff traded again.
A super aggressive blue buff steal was like entirely inside the enemy's jungle, no ward coverage at all. They knew where they were at the dragon pit, but still, that was risky plays.
Yeah, but had he gone down, how much would they have lost? You know. I mean, maybe they would have lost an inner turret, but Kog'Maw would have been able to wave clear, and Baron isn't up yet, so it was a calculated risk.
Calculated. I'm sure my Lala calculated that one out. I mean, we see him flash over base walls.
Oh yeah, or perhaps that was just completely reckless. I don't know. Milala, for flashing over base walls, he's had a pretty good game so far. 6, 3, and 8. He's been involved in 14 out of the 16 kills his team has had, so give the man some credit.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely has done well. So has, I mean, Paye here, 5-7. I still love the Acathian surprise kill. I wasn't expecting that one. I don't know if Johan was paying attention to it either.
Yeah.
Some time ago, but
directed camera didn't see that for us, so unfortunately, we just have to imagine how that went.
Yeah.
But
he was a Acathian surprise and the passive. He just blew up, and Johan died. There you go. That'll help your imagination, right, Simus?
Thank you, Crusader Kitten. What?
I mean, your name is Simus. Like,
what?
How are you not creative and like imaginative?
No, perhaps sarcasm just doesn't translate well over online shoutcast. But anyway.
Yeah.
1 minute towards Baron. 400 gold separating these two teams, so the gold is, you know, not even a factor at this point. It's just how these team fights play out. Bilala, now Corki is a champion that does well in the early and mid game, but he's not as effective as a late game Caitlyn. That being said, he does have a QSS, and Johan is completely defense itemless, so he's going to need to position well, but if he does do so, he'll have more damage than Bilala at this point. The flip side of that, though, is PA is fully farmed up, and he does a crap ton of damage. Level...
Also, my Lala has been able to guide out of the fights here. I mean, Captain Nick's been trying to jump in onto him. He's been able to just consistently get away somehow.
His positioning has been fantastic.
We say that as he almost walks into the...
Well,
see the Arcano pulse from Zud, but...
Almost. Not quite.
Calculated, yeah. You know what it almost means? It means... Well, wait. You know what it means when you almost did something? It means you didn't do it.
Thanks.
So.
I didn't understand the definition of the word almost. Glad you taught me. Anyway.
Well, it's like those people like, oh, I almost was able to do that, but they didn't do it. So it's like...
You're right.
Yeah.
And this Temple City team almost didn't buy Agents of the Legion, but Panther Lily, he's finally got it. So... They probably can team fight way more effectively now.
I believe they rushed double Frozen Hearts over that. I guess it's just something where they weren't thinking about it, but double Frozen Hearts first over the Aegis.
I mean, Captain Nuke, he's still building armor. Honestly, I feel like getting a Banshee's Veil is better than the Thorn Mail at the moment. But
this is a really good timing here for Mission San Jose. Look at that wave down
bottom. Yeah, that wave's
they actually
huge.
are confident in taking this one. They start up the Baron. Temple City aren't here just yet. Right, the Arcane gonna be coming down, not gonna be able to land onto really anything here. And that will be...
Baron's going down quick.
Easy Baron, there it is. It goes over the Mission San Jose. Soul Shackle's gonna be coming out of here, but can they get a set?
He is caught!
Up in one, and Captain Nuke is on the back line. He does take down Komaguni. He gets the double kill. My Lala cannot chase after him to take him down. It's 3 members of Mission San Jose already fallen. And we're going to be seeing another one go down. That's going to be Komikaze, my Lala, the only one left alive. He's gonna be flashing with the wall, trying to kite himself away from this one. Panther Lily still trying to chase after. Gets the Valkyrie over from the flash.
Goodbye.
But they get over the walls. Johan gets the kill. Over 5 in favor of Temple City. A huge fight coming out for them.
Crusader Kitten, what would you say? MVP Baron so far this game?
Yeah, Baron has definitely been swaying the fight so far. Middle Inner Falls Inhibitor is up next, and that should be a very easy inhibitor.
That could be game. There's 17 seconds on Alistar, and they have a minion wave. That is the game.
Oh, yep, they're looking for it. Alistar's and Kimikaze both coming up soon,
Wow.
but the Nexus towers are going to get blown up, and just like that, Temple City gonna take down Mission San Jose for game number 1 of this best of 3.
Oh my god. What an exciting game. Both of these teams took so many crazy risks. But in the end, Temple City, it won that fight there, and
At the end, it's Temple City, it's like Baron 1, Mission San Jose 0.
Exactly. But shoutouts to the HSL Legion. That's probably why they won the team fight.
Finally picked it up. Able to pick up the win there. So we'll begin to game 2 very soon, ladies and gentlemen. It's the HSL LOL Season Championships, round of 8. Mission San Jose down to Temple City. Temple City up 1-0. And this best of 3 will be back with game number 2 in a few minutes. Go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
You guys then.